What's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I've got Chungus, this one over here. I hate these goddamn windows. And you got Quincy or Fireball on this side. We make up your Nomad gamers. Sorry, I had to right off the bat.
It's out of the way now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting it out of the way first thing. Hey.
All right, I'm dead.
Hey, if you're watching us out there on YouTube, thank you. Somewhere right down here at the bottom, probably over there on Chungus' side, you're going to see a subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button. Hit it.
Smash it.
That way, every time we bring you live content or recording, you get it. Boy, you can tell the Nomads we're amped up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Pozole.
yeah. Also, so Fireball doesn't get on me. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Give us all the love on YouTube. Hell, share us. Start watching. Start doing your thing.
Yeah.
Forgetting about something crucial.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Getting to Facebook.
Okay.
Good Lord, can I get through my YouTube thing?
No.
Too bad. Anyways, if you're over there watching us on the Book of Faces, old Meta, Facebook, we need your help. We still need your help.
Come on.
Somewhere, I'd say probably over by Chungus, you're going to see a like button. Hit that like button. Make sure that you are seeing every time that any three of us bring any content to our page. Share. Remember, boys, sharing is caring. Share with your grandma. Share with your mama. I don't care who you share with. Share with Joe Biden. Share with
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Share with anybody. We just need our content out there. Also,
Well, we're up to 47 now. We just got another follower from the last time we
Good.
brought it up.
good.
We're
Also,
46.
Go to, hey, Knucklehead.
Yeah, Knucklehead. Stop.
Go over to Twitch. Twitch.com.
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv.
Whatever.
/
Godfather09 for me.
Fireballing 123D for me.
and Kaiser Chungu.
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 Get that
Chungu.
gooey.
Yeah.
Chungu.
So, that, I believe, makes up all of our social media, boys.
Yeah.
Besides our short form.
Such a short form content.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Twitch.
Instagram. Instagram.
Instagram.
All right, I'll stop.
Instagram.
TikTok.
Oh, yeah, TikTok.
TikTok.
We're on TikTok.
Unless it gets banned here soon.
It ain't getting banned.
I don't know.
It ain't getting banned.
They said they're going to ban
Man,
it.
they said that 2 years ago. They ain't banning nothing.
I don't know. It's the government we're talking about. The United States government.
It takes
When have
forever
they
for-
ever not delivered on a promise?
You really gonna ask that
Anyway, moving on.
question? You really gonna ask that question?
Or it takes them 5 years.
Okay,
to do
today-
hey, tech guy. I'm sure we're a couple behind. Nope, I guess not. So, this is part 2 of Call of Duty.
Dose.
Deuces.
Dose.
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 You could be like Richard Nixon.
I am not a crook.
Okay.
What the?
All right.
Nixon was a chill guy.
Hey,
Nixon
tech,
was a chill.
we're not getting into that.
All right.
Okay, tech guy, take us away.
So we left off talking about Black Ops 6 because it was the newest Call of Duty.
New hotness.
New hotness. Now we have to talk about the other brand of new hotness when you think Call of Duty.
It's not new.
It's
It technically it is because it is still a part. They come up with regular updates and they bring out new maps. They bring out a new version of it pretty much every single time they drop a new Call of Duty.
yeah, but a new
Call of
an
Duty
update
Warzone.
doesn't make it a new game.
Yeah, that's just a DLC.
That's not even a DLC. It's just an
No
update.
update.
It's
Well, I
like,
mean, if they bring you a new map, it kind of is.
it's an update though.
Kind of.
It's like Fallout 76. You don't get a new game. You don't get DLCs. You're just getting an update.
Yeah. I guess I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. It's a live service.
Isn't the Warzone on the new, like when you, I can't remember,
Warzone it's on the
to where you can play it from Call of Duty
it's on the Call
Black
of Duty,
Ops 6.
It's on the Call of Duty menu. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's you can download it itself and only play Warzone if you want to. And by the way,
Ooh,
Warzone's
boys,
free
I'm
to
getting
play.
warm in here.
Warzone is free to play, but I have not touched Warzone since the prime Warzone days.
2019, actually 2020. Yeah, when it first COVID, those COVID days of Warzone
was
were
the
a time.
best.
Oh,
Were the best.
yeah.
I I still remember our first win on Warzone.
I do too. I remember our second one. I was using them in an RPG.
Oh yeah,
That was great.
We were on top of the prison.
That was so good.
Hold on, we were on top of the prison, and what's it called? What was the map
Gulag?
called?
Oh, the Verdansk? The
Gulag.
Yep.
Gulag.
We were at the Gulag in Verdansk, and this man decided he was like, "Oh, they're below us? Not anymore." Pulls out an RPG and just starts going crazy on it.
It was good. It was fun times. They had it was fresh.
He turned it into Megaton.
Nah. See, Megaton had innocent people. These were
War crimes.
no,
You
not a war crime. Hey, hold on. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Is it a war crime to shoot an anti-vehicle weapon at somebody?
Yes.
What if they happen to be? What if it's an anti-material weapon, and they happen to be made out of material?
Yes.
It's their fault for being made of material, though.
Doesn't matter.
I'm using the weapon as designed.
No.
I'm removing material.
Okay, Chungus. I don't do this often.
Yeah.
But I agree with Fireball.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What Twilight Zone episode is this? What the fuck?
Did.
This just
Chungus has been committed for war crimes.
Listen, it's not a war crime.
You're going against the
If it's
tribunal.
the first offense.
The hell it's not.
What do you mean? If I introduce a new war crime, they're gonna be like, all right, you get away with this one, but don't do it again.
No, that's not how that works.
That's
No.
Name one time it didn't work like that.
Nazi Germany.
Thank
Not
you.
true. We use those scientists to build our rockets to send us to the moon.
No. You said war crimes.
Not
What?
You said
war crimes.
Yeah.
Not
what?
taking scientists.
Yeah, they were
the Nazis were put on trial
Mhm.
for war crimes. Not all of them.
Well, you can't. Most of them were. Yeah.
They must have
Most.
Most of the scientists probably got pardons. That's why.
No, they
Because
absolutely
they helped
did.
They absolutely did because they came over to America.
Yeah, I would know. What? Wait, hold on. No.
Oh, Kaiser
Anyway,
over here.
Oh, Kaiser.
No, don't do it.
It's
Keep that hand where it. Okay, good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They can't see it.
I don't know what you're talking
They
about.
can't see it. So,
Anyway, Call of Duty Warzone.
yes, back to Call of Duty because we are riding the line of getting banned. Only 14
Already?
episodes, 14 episodes in.
Already, yeah.
It's
Woo!
okay. It's okay. Chungus is.
I'm multiracial, so I actually have. the
It
right
doesn't
to-
matter.
It does.
Moving on.
I have a little bit.
Moving on.
Warzone.
Thank you.
2020 release. COVID lockdowns.
Was
That's all you had to do was play Call of Duty.
Exactly. That's why it became so
Couldn't do
profitable.
nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, you could have done some other things, but that depends on if you were locked up with your significant other or not. But regardless, it was mainly chilling, going to work.
Okay. Back to Warzone. Nobody cares about
Well,
The-
that's what I'm saying. It was
the Asian flu.
Asian flu.
the Holocaust.
I like it.
Fuck! Stop
Okay.
that!
Yeah.
Warzone!
Yeah, Warzone. We
Warzone!
cannot get
Lock
off
it
topic.
in! Hey, Fireball, lock in. Lock it
You
in.
gotta lock
it
in.
in. Lock it in.
Front sight
So-
post.
Release in 2020.
30 meters.
There's, you can basically, there's a lot of games to play, but people mainly played Warzone. A lot of people played Warzone.
Let's
It
talk
blew up
about
in
the
popularity.
alternate
Giddy.
VRs that are out there too. You had what? PUBG, Fortnite.
Hold on now.
What are you talking about now?
He's
I'm
talking about other battle royales.
royales
He's
that
comparing it
came-
to other.
that
Pub-
were.
PUBG is still up there, but only because it's bolstered up by the Asian community.
Mhm.
It's a game mainly played by Asian players to this day, still anyway.
Okay, well-
Especially on mobile too.
Fortnite.
They're coming out with another Fortnite too, by the way.
Fortnite 2?
Fortnite 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I don't know what the
Ghost?
hell they're doing. I saw Fortnite was
Monthly?
coming out again here soon, and I just shook my head and said,
Was that a joke? Too,
"Son of a bitch," and just kept on going.
You had not many people knew about this one, but the H1Z1 Battle Royale.
That was already dead by that point.
Oh, it was
It's been dead for a long time. Good one to mention would have been Hunt Showdown.
Realm Royale.
Yep, Realm Royale. There's a lot of battle royales.
There's
It's
a,
an oversaturation.
whoa, dude!
I know how to speak.
I see that.
Yeah.
It became a very oversaturated market fast,
And
too.
that's why Call of Duty coming into this scene, it was like another battle royale. But I will say they added some things into their battle royale that I just did not expect. Kill streaks.
that was great.
That was great. Being able to have the Call of Duty kill streaks within the battle royale itself was a nice touch. It was unique enough to be fun and replayable. And then clearly it shows because they keep people keep playing it.
Oh my god, the movement now though, and it is
You feel like an old man.
we unks now.
I'm getting. Hey,
We are unks.
I am an unk. Twice over now. 3 times over.
But I'm mad at you and Unc too.
Yeah, I'm an unk too.
Yeah. Old.
But we don't have time to sit here and learn the damn
Oonts.
No.
new movement that comes with
Warzone-
Call of Duty.
Which I don't know if you did play Warzone or
I did.
not. Okay. So
I played it when I was coming back from Africa.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't know because I know you were a little preoccupied at the time, so I didn't know if you did or not.
Oh, in 2020?
In 2020, yeah.
Which one came out in 22?
22?
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2, 2022.
Yeah. It
Oh.
was another model. It was a remake of Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, okay. That's the one I played. And then I played the one that came out in 2020, but I was playing that when I was dealing with some riots in a certain major city.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But,
I actually remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So he was still preoccupied.
Still preoccupied.
not really.
I mean, preoccupied. We'll just say that. You were
Yeah.
We'll just
preoccupied.
we'll say you were preoccupied.
Yep.
Um,
We just won't say what city.
Yep.
Mhm.
I didn't say it. I just coughed.
Yeah.
But no, I know you not being one for the Call of Duties typically. What was your spin on the Warzone aspect of things? I know you're not a battle royale guy either, so
Well,
curious to hear your opinion on the whole
Warzone still had zombies, right?
No, that was in Modern Warfare 3. That's
That was in Black Ops Cold War. That's the one you were thinking of. Probably.
oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
Cold
yeah.
War came out in what, 21?
20 no, because
21.
Yeah, because 2020 was
I didn't play Warzone enough.
Yeah.
To even form an opinion. I still have and I still do have a huge bias against this game. That, in my eyes, in my own opinion, so you sons of a bitches can keep your mouth shut. Black Ops 6 is by far probably the best product they brought out. Because for me, it's playable. When I talk to other people that I know, that I played with coming back from a deployment or in a deployment or whatever, they've actually picked this game up again. So Black Ops 6 could be bringing older players back to the fan base.
Well, again, I think you missed the really dark ages of COD.
I didn't miss anything.
No,
I chose.
He chose not to play.
Yeah.
I know.
He's a smarter man than us for that. Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ!
I-
I'll tell you something.
I'll tell you right now. I have at least played every single one of them for about 5 minutes. I gave it 5 minutes. If it did not get my attention, or the first time I said, "This is stupid," off it went in the trash, and I moved on.
You played 2019 then.
Yes, I played them all.
I was going to say 2019 absolutely grabbed people's attention within the first 5 minutes.
It did not grab mine.
It went. I don't
just
know
didn't.
how, because you went right back to boots on the ground. You went right back to the old. I wouldn't say it was the old feeling of COD, but it tried to resemble the old feeling of COD.
For me it expanded upon the classic COD feel because it had some, you slide, you do all that stuff, whatever, cool. But for me, it was just more. It felt more realistic. Your movement wasn't super fast paced, but it was fast paced. You weren't some clunky soldier weighed down by 80 pounds of gear,
Which is totally realistic.
I think my thing is,
Like,
I think Godfather
you have an assault rifle, a handgun,
Not
a knife,
or a rocket launcher.
if that. It's either the handgun or the rocket launcher. You can't have both.
It had nothing, and I've been thinking about this since our last
Mhm.
episode. It had nothing to do, per se, with my personal experiences in the Army, even though that did weigh heavily on some of the reasons why I did not play
Call of Duty.
the Call of Duties. I gave them a 5-10 minute
Mhm.
trial, and when I went, "This is dumb," and I moved on, that was that. The problem with it for me is, while I expect a game to have imagination,
Mhm.
to have creativity, that's okay. I felt like Call of Duty in what Fireball's calling the Dark Ages or the Dark Times expanded that too much. Like there is a moment when your creativity is actually hurting your brand.
And I would say that.
And Call of Duty was at that.
Advanced Warfare to Infinite Warfare was about that time.
Well, you're hung up on titles and in that realm, and cool. More power to you. But when you're talking to a player looking from the outside in and looking at this franchise, the normal Joe who plays this game is a kid, a teen, or somebody who has never served. Because the ones who have served, they might play it for the one-on-one or, get their buddies together and clean it up.
I know a few who played through this for the stories because they are intriguing to a degree.
But I'll say this right now. Black Ops 6 is going to pull a ton of former players back in because it is by far the most superior Call of Duty that's come out.
Now, can you explain as to what is different about Black Ops 6 right now compared to...
Okay, yeah. I think I know what you're asking for. And the exosuit.
Now,
I think what Chungus is trying to say is we can get past all the Call of Duties that had some sort of advanced movement.
I'm talking about the Call of Duties that came after that were back to boots on ground.
Like Modern Warfare 2 2022, Modern Warfare 3 2023.
Cold War.
Okay.
Cold War.
I couldn't tell you what my reason for...
It just felt off?
Yeah. It was just off. And on top of that, I'm not going to say it on air, but you both know one of my... One of my things out there that I just... And that might be another part that I just can't...
bring yourself to. Yeah, and that's fair. Yeah.
But I'm going to hang my hat on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is going to bring back a lot of fans. Well, I mean, just think about it. I have not picked up Call of Duty
since like 2013, 2012. Like, and I actually played it.
Actually played it.
Yeah.
And I'm level, 41 right now?
Yeah. And he's starting to learn zombies, too. Actually by himself, which is really impressive.
That alone speaks to the greatness of this game.
Well, just because I know you've been talking about this, and I want to hear both Chungus and I's take on it. I understand.
You want to hear your take on it?
I want to hear mainly Chungus.
I know what he meant. He wants to put his take out there for the audience to hear. You knew what he meant, too. Come on.
But you know what? Y'all bust my chops sometimes for that.
What? You're correct. Hey, dumbass.
Okay, so you're right. I did not like many of the exosuit advanced movements. The ones that I feel like I did like, and they weren't for like multiplayer purposes. They were for the tertiary game modes that we're gonna be talking about later. So I don't think we're gonna miss out.
We're not skipping over those.
We're not skipping over those. I like the exo zombies from Advanced Warfare, and I liked the normal zombies from Black Ops 3. I did not touch Infinite Warfare because I did not like. Not only from my personal experience, but from everybody around me that I played with it, nobody liked Infinite Warfare. But when you go back to Modern Warfare 2019, going back to the original boots on the ground, you're not a one-man army anymore.
Well,
again, like you said, you got a primary and you got a secondary. Unless you ran the perk Overkill, and then you could carry two primaries.
I was talking about the single player mainly. Because the multiplayer, I'm not gonna lie, 2019 is where that skill ceiling shot through the roof for Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. That realistic simulated gunfire, the way that they did the recoil patterns, things like that, to where you actually had to aim to a certain degree, even on controller with aim assist, was fairly nice.
Mm-hmm. And then the stories. Going back to feeling like a cybernetic super soldier, you went back to working. I think in Modern Warfare 3, you worked as SAS.
OG or new?
No,
New, you work as
'Cause you work-
you work as Gas and you work as
Alex.
Alex. So you are a freedom fighter for a Middle Eastern country, and then you are SAS. Yes, SAS.
And then you had Cold War, which they did something completely different. They didn't go back to World War II. They didn't go to
Well, good.
It's in the name. During the Cold War.
yeah, during the Cold War.
During the Cold War.
During the 1980s.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the story with that.
The story itself was unique and interesting. I actually do happen to enjoy that itself. But if you ever want to play it, I feel free. Like if it's on sale, pick it up, play it. It's a good story. Like that's all I can recommend for the Call of Duty games. If anything, because I go off of the just real quick on a little small tangent. When it comes to the price point of games and things of that nature, if I can get an hour of entertainment out of it, that's worth $1 to me. So if I'm spending $60 on a game, I need to at least be able to get 60 hours out of that game to really like this was worthwhile. There's not a lot of games that do that all the time recently. Black Ops 6 has been one of them. I already have 3 days of gameplay into that game. By the way, I didn't even spend money on the game.
I got 7.
It is Battle Pass. I mean, so technically, I guess, but Battle Pass or not Battle Pass, my Game Pass subscription. But that's really it.
I bought the with Vault or with
you just bought the upgrade for the upgrade.
I bought the Vault edition for the upgrade, so now I got access to the Battle Pass and everything with that. So that's why I did that.
Yeah, but going back to the campaigns, specifically because honestly, there's only one Call of Duty in my mind that absolutely rivals Black Ops 2 by any stretch of the imagination for me, story-wise, and that is 2019. Well, I say that. There's two. Infinite Warfare in 2019. 2019 went back to the more realistic, like it does a really good job, because Call of Duty's had a infamous streak of glorifying war.
Yes.
That is like the biggest turnoff for a lot of people, the older generation. It's like it's glorifying war, especially to those who have been through it. That's not something they want to come back home to.
And usually,
hold on, 2019 did a great job, in my opinion, of letting you know truly the horrors of what is surmises current events to a certain degree. You had
the cinematic alone.
Let him finish.
Piccadilly.
Can I finish?
Yeah, let him finish.
Please? Let me finish my point before you interrupt it. So as I was going as you were bringing it up, the terrorist attack in London, Piccadilly Square. You had a terror attack there. You were a police sergeant. Now it's like say police sergeant, but that was their SWAT equivalent or whatever it is. And you were trailing this terror cell. You're like, okay, what are they up to? Let's find out. Terror attack happened. So you're just this police officer during all of this. You have the terrorists rounding up civilians and shooting them, and even in the subways and shit like that. Like you can go through and rescue people as you can, and then eventually you get plussed up by the SAS. They get called in and start handling shit. Mm-hmm. And then it shows, it's a little bit of a Michael Bay moment, but it does a good job of illustrating, like, you cannot save everyone. There's a civilian with a bomb strapped to him, and it's about to go off. And it's like, all right, let's get this. I need, like, the SAS officer's like, I need your help. Come over here. Cut this wire when I tell you to. It's like, there's 10 seconds left on this bomb. The SAS captain looks at you and is like, there is no time. We have to save everybody else. And tosses him away from everybody so the explosion doesn't kill him.
Let him talk.
So in my eyes, it's like, you cannot save everyone. This is war. This is the horrors of it. You may think you're a badass, but you can be dropped and gone like that.
Yep.
And that is what 2019 did a great job of. And then going further, there were scenes where it was pretty brutal, honestly, thinking about it. There are scenes of where you're interrogating a terrorist who is known for his main thing is known for killing kids. Mm-hmm. And you're interrogating him, and the SAS captain, who was like, we get dirty so the world stays clean.
Yep.
Brings out his family.
Mother and child. Yep.
And I know I'm going a little too in detail with it, but long story short, he hands you an unloaded gun that you don't know it's unloaded. And you, as the player, can choose to either shoot the terrorist or go to shoot his wife and child in front of him. Doing what's necessary to get the information out so another terror attack does not happen. That is, unironically, it does a good job of being like, this is...
And the other thing, and I will agree,
Yeah.
that's
why I like
a quick add-on
yeah.
to Chungus.
Yeah.
Most time when you play Call of Duty, you're known for the fast-paced, arcadic feeling of Call of Duty.
I feel like a badass.
In 2019 alone, in the campaign missions, there was one mission in particular that really stood out to me, and it was Shoot House.
That Shoot House is a mission where you go through and you
go through this apartment.
You clean house.
You slowly.
It's a raid.
House.
You raid a house, clear it out.
It's perfect. And again,
go
they
ahead.
did the experts react on it? And
Yes.
They actually brought in
SEAL and
Green
Delta
Beret.
Force and a Green Beret. Yeah, they did multiple episodes on this stuff. Like they had veterans who are currently serving, they had veterans and people who are currently serving, like, review the footage of that and was like, that's fairly realistic, but he's flagging his buddy too much, so that's not realistic there. And it's like,
but again, like I said earlier, there has to be some leeway because it is entertainment.
Like you can't
you can't be 100%.
But I think, and I will say this, Godfather, I think you might like the more like Ready or Not, 6 Days in Fallujah.
You gotta
nope.
Remember,
I know you won't play
come
that.
on,
Absolutely not.
You can't.
But Ready or Not, I think would be a great game.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
You don't think so?
Fireball.
Fireball. I'm going to tell you right now.
There are certain reasons.
The amount of war games that I play on any console, I can probably count on one hand, and it maybe comes down to 2 fingers.
All right. Well,
one finger for that matter.
Let's move forward.
Let's move a little. We're gonna move forward.
So, like I said earlier, we were going to talk about the tertiary game modes, and we're finally getting around to it.
Yeah.
Finally,
I'll let you know.
It was on the list.
He said he means like getting down to that point in the list.
Finally,
I'm gonna let you start it off because you're in-house zombies expert. So you can go ahead.
He
and
is
start it off.
actually.
He is.
I have a lot of time in zombies, and I think zombies is the best tertiary game mode when it comes to Call of Duty. And for a while, it was just Treyarch and the Black Ops studio that was running zombies. We had a little bit of a snippet with Modern Warfare 3. I did not like it. They tried adding Warzone DMZ into zombies, and that's not classic zombies.
wrong game. Never
And
mind.
then Vanguard, they tried doing something different with Vanguard.
Vanguard had zombies?
Vanguard had zombies.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Vanguard is the one Call of Duty I have never touched.
I'd never touched.
Didn't purchase it. Didn't even. It was offered to me for free. I'm like, I'm not. If that game touches my game library,
you're gonna burn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
But
So
you've got the tertiary game modes we've got is you've got the Black Ops series with zombies, the old OG Modern Warfare series. You had Spec Ops and Survival.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was OG Modern Warfare 2 only had Spec Ops.
Only Spec Ops, and then
Modern Warfare
brought
3 brought in Survival. I played a lot of Survival too because that was fun. And then when 2019 dropped, I played a lot of that Survival too.
okay, so let me ask you this question:
Mm-hmm.
How many of those OG ones that you're talking about survived?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, are still played to this day?
Yeah, are still being.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I still play.
Not play on that game, but I'm talking.
Well received still even to this day.
No.
Okay.
Like Black Ops 6 just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new zombies.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one previous to this? Warfare.
2019 or
You had
Modern Warfare 3 zombies.
You had Modern Warfare 3 zombies, which was not.
It was not well
which was
received.
taken
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. So you just said the OG survival in
back in like 2000.
What was the other one?
2011.
In Spec Ops. Have they been with any of the updates coming forward?
Yeah, 2019 was the last time.
Okay, was it good?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It was great.
Okay, so-
Absolutely.
So is that something that they are carrying on?
I would like
It's
to see it
yet
carry on.
to be seen, but this is also
But you just said it came out in 19.
which was a different studio that has made Black Ops 6.
Okay.
Black Ops 6 is mainly headed by the dev team within Treyarch.
Okay.
And Infinity Ward handles the Modern Warfare series and all that.
I'm hanging my hat on one thing.
Mhm.
He keeps referring to OG.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. have they brought that survival or that whatever the hell else the other one
Yes,
is?
they brought it back in 19.
They brought it back in 19.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it was well received to the community.
Was it just as good as what you're calling OG?
Yes.
Then,
I would say
then
it
you
did
have
better.
to drop the OG.
Yeah, because the OG doesn't. I mean, he's giving us a timeline of
I know,
what
but-
the OG is.
And
versus
then
now,
you
so-
hold on. There's still me and Chungus had a little bit of an argument about this before we even got on air.
Yeah.
But there was one game mode in particular that somebody out there is going to reference because they're going to be like, "You didn't talk about it." Call of Duty Ghost Extinction. I think was a great non-zombies. It's not non-zombies, but at the same time, it is. It is the tertiary game mode and it has the likeness of zombies, but they went a completely different way with it. Instead of
fighting
zombies, you're fighting aliens.
Speaking of which, those aliens look like white spikes from fucking Tomorrow War. Anyway, go ahead. Anyway,
So, if I remember this correctly,
that was 2013, but
no, not that. I don't care about that.
okay.
The earlier dust up between Chungus and Fireball.
Yeah.
One was saying that it was not like zombies, that you couldn't consider it as zombies or that same mode, and one was saying you could. Do I have the meat and potatoes down to this?
Okay.
No, not an
where
okay.
you're going with this.
Is it
It has the aspects. It could be zombies like,
okay?
but it is
You're
not.
dancing around the question.
No, I'm not. I'm answering it. Chungus argued that it was zombies. I argued that it wasn't zombies.
Yes,
To a
that's what I wanted to know.
to a certain extent,
See how easy that
it
was?
is not zombies.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't have zombies.
Exactly.
But
But
again,
at the same time,
you're
it
looking,
has
again,
this.
you're looking at the semantics of what I'm naming it wise. I'm categorizing it under zombies because I can't categorize it as survival or spec ops because it's not.
Categorize it as its own thing.
But it's not its own thing. It is based
Because
off of zombies.
if we would have had a Ghost 2,
Mhm.
they would have probably had another extinction like mode.
Okay.
and then it
And
would
then
be
it
its
would
own,
have been
but then
categorized.
and then it would have been.
Then
its
it
own thing.
would be because then you have a Ghost 2.
But you don't. So
But
it's
if
not
you
categorized
don't,
as its own
You
thing.
have to categorize to what it is, the likeness of it.
Or I will say this: usually when you add a category, you've got all the names and then you have other.
That's true. That's true. If
You
only they didn't have wall buys and perks. Oh no, it's
They
almost
don't.
like
They don't have perks.
do.
No, they don't.
Do.
They do not. You
Do.
don't.
Okay,
have-
gentlemen.
Do.
But
Hey, you know what?
let me get back to tertiary.
You both
game
have a
modes,
computer.
all right?
Look that shit up.
No, it's already up.
Oh, okay.
It's already up.
We might have to.
They have perks.
We might have to screen share.
Yeah, screen share that then.
I can absolutely.
Because I remember there was a
Oh, sorry. They're not called perks. Relics. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
relics.
Yeah, there's something called relics,
But they act the same as.
but they
perks.
act the same as perks.
Because
So they're perks.
the point
just with a different name.
there was a point buy system, and
Yes.
that's how you got your quote unquote perks. You didn't have.
They were called relics.
Okay, gentlemen.
But my point, they're
Back,
like,
Yeah.
back to the tertiary game mode. And honestly, I'm very surprised with this. Godfather has taken a liking to Black Ops 6 zombies. Back in the day of old, I want to say Black Ops 2 zombies, I remember he would not touch that game mode at all.
I did. See, here you go answering for me again.
Well,
Like you know exactly what I'm playing at all times. Fireball. I am gonna get me right here. I'm gonna have a fire extinguisher. That way I can put your ass out when you're getting too hot. Right now, you're too hot. I played that zombie.
so then you lied to me.
I did not lie to
Wait,
you.
what zombies?
Which zombies?
I don't remember which damn zombies it was.
Because I remember when I was younger, you would sit there and tell me you did not want to play that gay shit.
You're right. I didn't want to because I already played it.
You told me
I don't want to play that.
You were never going to play that gay shit. Those
You
are the
can state
exact
that
words.
after experiencing it.
Thank you, Chungus.
I'm never gonna.
Thank you.
I'm never gonna go and get a rim job again. You don't have to say it again, but I don't want to do that again. I mean, you experience it, you know you don't want to. Granted, there are some things you don't have to experience to know you don't want that.
But
See, you assumed, and we all know what assuming does, right? What is the meaning behind assume?
It makes an ass out of you and me.
Thank you.
I'm still looking.
To ash and dust.
So, but to answer your question, yes. I don't know.
Excuse me.
Hold on, I gotta fix everybody now because I messed that
Because
up.
you're being a jerk. I don't know why, and I really don't, but I don't know why this zombies has grabbed a hold of me. But it has.
It's probably. I'm gonna say it.
This-
now. I'm gonna say it.
This mode of zombies is fun.
I know exactly what they've done, and they've done it so well. They've made zombies easier to access. And that's not saying that you're bad at it or anything like that, but the introduction into zombies back in the OG titles, you had to understand how the game mode worked to a certain degree, and you had to genuinely have map knowledge.
And hell, and this one here gave
to
you
make it to higher tier rounds. In the new Call of Duties, you literally can just be in the starter area the entire time.
Yeah, you can just tank them around certain things. But this game, and I got to give them credit, they came right out and gave you a lesson in an actual game, and they made it.
Yes,
they made it so Barney style that a toddler could have fucking understood.
He's talking about
the
the
training
course.
course.
Yes,
and not the training course. They must have did a big update because it just happened.
That one just happened.
And you had a flag. You ran to that flag, and it said, "All right, dummy, here we go," and it told you what to do. I learned, and nothing against Fireball because he's a great teacher when it comes to zombies, but he is. But I learned so much more from that than I did from Fireball, and nothing against him, but it was just at the point of I could concentrate on the game instead of somebody being in my ear. And for me, maybe that's what's making this game stand above the rest of them.
It's open to understanding that there are going to be players that have not touched zombies or haven't touched certain game modes or anything.
And I will
take you through the steps of.
I will go back to this because this is how I learned. Back in Cold War. Back in World at War. Well, back in World at War and back in Black Ops 1, when you completed the story or when you completed the campaign, that's when you had access to the tertiary game mode. That's when you got 5 on Black Ops 1, and that's when you got Nocturne on Totem in World at War. I started playing on Nocturne on Totem, and that was the bare bones, like, hey, here's a gun, you buy a gun off a wall, or here's a mystery box you can buy for 950 points. Survive for as long as you can.
Yeah.
And then as zombies started having that snowball effect, that's when they started adding more, and I was able to learn as it was going.
Other weapons, pack-a-punch,
like
a story.
And there's no fault to Godfather when I say this, though, is you are joining zombies at a very big height. Even though you played it back in Black Ops 2, a lot has changed since.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, here's the thing.
And it's very hard for somebody to try to... And thank you for saying that I'm a good teacher when it comes to zombies. But when it comes to Black Ops 6 zombies, you've got salvage you have to deal with. You've got augments for your...
guns.
No, you have augments for your perks.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, not weapons.
You've got 3 different levels of Pack-a-Punch now. You've got ammo mods, and you've got attachments and stuff that you can put on your weapons.
Yeah, but I think where I'm getting to, besides that, is I think Call of Duty, the franchise itself, is realizing that they're at a point to where maybe they need, and it's going to come out very wrong, and I don't mean it that way, they need to dumb it down to grab the next generation of zombie players.
Yeah, and they've realized
that. And maybe that's where that came from, because Fireball, you're not a spring chicken anymore. So they're looking at the people back when you started out at that age. They're looking at those people right now, and maybe that's why they did this.
Yeah, me and Chungus are in big unk status
now. Yeah. Y'all got to remember, you're starting to get to the elder status.
Yeah.
So, but either way, I think it is the smartest move Call of Duty has done in probably 2 decades.
Oh, if Call of Duty
Speaking of-
wants to survive, that's
I
what
was
they
gonna
have to
say,
do.
Yeah.
Speaking of smart moves, that
They've
moves us on
been-
to our next topic.
Yeah, they have been in the game for what, 25 years now?
They 20 it'd be 25
It'll be 25.
next year.
Yeah,
They've
I
been in
think
since
February or March.
they've been in since 2000 or 99. So it's
Yeah,
give
one
or
of those
take-
two.
So it's either 25 or 26 years.
When they went- when they
have
started-
technology at our hands.
Yeah.
Check.
When they started fighting with Medal of Honor, and once they beat them, they just up they went.
Call of Duty franchise 2003.
Okay,
Was it
so we're
2003?
sitting at about
2009.
20 years right now.
It's 21 years.
Yep, 21 years. And by far, and this is I'm gonna shock Fireball with this. I'm gonna tell you now, they are the leader when it comes to first-person shooters,
Oh yeah,
hands down.
Without about when you think first person, if
when you think first-person shooters, you think of
Call of Duty,
Call of Duty's right up there. You have Battlefield for other people. They have Battlefield.
yeah,
You have other titles that are also up there, but the first one that comes to mind is, oh yeah, Call of Duty, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Call of Duty.
yeah, everybody.
Worldwide, everybody knows Call of Duty.
And I know we're talking about the profitability of Call of Duty,
Yes.
but you can't think of the profitability of just, or how profitable. You can't think of it of just in games sold. You can't think of it in that's too narrow minded. You know where their most profit is at?
Those Battle Pass sales.
Mhm.
Not that. No.
I mean,
It's,
they are,
it's
it
in their
is now.
bundles.
But here's the thing: is I'm not talking money wise. When I'm talking, hey, go out and buy me that shooter game. Oh, you mean Call of Duty? That's their biggest asset.
Mhm.
Asset is profitability.
Let me ask you guys this. I know you probably don't.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth goes a long way.
Yeah.
Take a stab in the
I
dark.
couldn't even do it.
No. I want you to
He's
Excellent.
asking this for me as well.
taking a stab in the dark. All lifetime for Call of Duty. How much money have they made? How much do you think? Without looking it up.
No lookup.
About 20 billion. Because I remember we brought up the statistic. What was it with GTA, where GTA is the most successful at like 25 billion, and Call of Duty's just below that at like 20 to 23 billion.
I couldn't even put a stab at it because
That's why I said shot in the dark. Just throw a number out there.
8 billion.
$30 billion in lifetime revenue. 30 billion.
Wow.
To say the least, that is Call of Duty. If is Call of Duty profitable?
Oh
They've
yeah.
had their missteps, but time and time again, they've literally proven that they understand how the gaming market works and how to market their game. Now, whether or not if that game's going to be good, because there have been some terrible ones that come out, but people are like, that's going to be good. It looks like it could be good.
Yep.
They know how to market their product.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about.
I think the half stepping's over for that franchise. I really do.
I'm nervous. I'm cautiously optimistic.
But now that I said that, and boys, we're running out of time on this episode.
Yeah, we are.
So we have to go to
move
this.
forward. Yep.
I'm sorry, but we have to.
It's this last topic.
What do we want from COD?
More COD.
I want Infinity Ward.
But built like Call of Duty or Black Ops 6.
I'm just gonna
And
say
not the
I
storyline,
want-
but the mechanics of it.
No. 2019. Black Ops 6 is running on what 2019 did engine-wise. That's why it plays so well like that. But that's what I want going forward is every Call of Duty to mimic what 2019 did in that regard. Stop glorifying war.
They're going to. That's how you make money.
In the
on it.
campaign. In the campaign.
Yeah, and they're going to because that's how you make money.
And that is true, but 2019 was also great, even though it didn't glorify the wars. But I want more of that. I want more ground being.
Where do you want to see it go?
And this is gonna suck to say because when I was
As
younger,
far as location,
when I was younger, I was like, I don't want sci-fi shit in my Call of Duty games. I want to be on Earth fighting humans on Earth.
Well,
Infinite Warfare showed me that they could absolutely do a sci-fi game. Now, hear me out.
campaign.
No, not even that. Not even campaign-wise. They could absolutely do it. They have to just tone it down a little bit.
It's almost like Starship Trooper.
If they had it still to where you didn't have all this super high-tech shit, but it's basically guys in space with M4s.
So
That's what I want.
So pretty much like Starship Trooper.
Essentially, Starship Trooper, yeah. I guess.
I could get behind something like that.
I'd love that, honestly. Could you imagine that?
I have been
The
stating
Extinction
this
Game mode
because
with
I
Ghosts.
want them to finish the story.
Ghost 2.
I want a Ghost 2.
I do too, actually. I know a lot of people didn't like Ghosts, but looking back at it, when we were younger, so we didn't have I'm just going to say it, the frontal lobe wasn't as developed as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
To actually be able to look back and look at it for what it's supposed to be. Because those games, as much as they're marketed towards kids, like, oh, get Call of Duty get your mom and dad to buy your Call of Duty. Those are stories meant for people who can actually understand a fucking story.
Yeah.
Like, if you want kids to understand that shit, no, they're watching Barney. They don't give a fuck.
The other thing that I want, and I know Godfather's probably going to disagree with me on this, I just want it so that way I can be like, did this really happen? He's like, no.
Absolutely, yeah. That would be funny. Because if we get into the early 2000s, 2000, could you?
Iraq
Oh, Lord.
Did that actually happen?
Oh, God.
Yes, actually. That's based. No, because we talked about it last episode with like one of Saddam's palaces.
Yeah,
And it was like, was there a lot of gold down there? I don't know. That means yes. I'm gonna take it as a yes.
No, actually, did he have gold? Yeah, I sat on the golden throne. Like, that is absolutely real. It's sitting in Baghdad. More specifically on the old Camp Liberty. Or Biop. Man, they have so many storylines they could go to.
They could. They have so much potential
got,
because
you've got the first Persian Gulf War. You've got Operation Iraqi Freedom. You've got whatever the hell Enduring Freedom was Afghanistan at the beginning. You've got Egypt. You've got Africa. Both.
Oh my God! I didn't even think about Africa.
Both
honestly.
East and West.
Modern Warfare 3, only a little bit. No,
They got Northern Africa they could go to. They've got pretty much the whole continent of Africa they could do.
And they can go as what they did with people call it I'm just going to call it the expedited movement Call of Duty.
And they could also
they made up their own storylines of like, oh, North Korea is attacking South Korea.
No.
They could do that.
I forget which game tried that.
Advanced Warfare with the exosuits.
No. I'm not. It wasn't a Call of Duty title, but they tried that dumb shit, and the franchise died.
Oh, you mean
Battlefield?
Homefront? Where you play as an American guerrilla fighter fighting against North Korea that invaded the U.S. mainland?
No.
That was a game series.
No,
I forgot about that.
That shit was
I
fun.
remember because I was not allowed to watch that when I was like 9 years old. And I'm like, I've played Call of Duty. It can't be worse than Call of Duty, can it?
No, they made the Homefront games because I think to my knowledge there's two of them.
Or I played
they're fun.
I played Wolfenstein. It can't be worse than Wolfenstein.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
All right, gentlemen.
Here we
That's Call of Duty for
That's,
Nomad Gamers.
We could go more. I think
We could.
But you know what? Hey, how about
We're
this?
gonna go more.
Hey, how about this?
You
We'll
guys,
talk about it. We'll
Hold
talk
on.
about it.
You guys take it to Forum Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it to Forum.
Yeah, take it to Forum Friday. So if you want to hear more about the Call of Duty world and the more in depth, follow these two over to Forum Friday. Even though neither one of them watched Talking Tuesday or Thirsty Thursday.
I literally watch Tuesdays all the time. Didn't watch tonight though.
Yeah. Tonight was just.
Tonight.
Oh wait, I'm a day off again. See, he throws me off.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
So you got to learn to detect my bullshit.
You know what we need to do off camera? We need to put up a big ass whiteboard that says what damn day of the week it is. Because when I'm talking about video games, I tend to lose track of what day it
I'm not
actually
gonna lie.
is.
I just
No,
when we talk
I
about
think, hold on. I think that's Godfather's age showing.
No,
right
shut up.
there.
All right, so thoughts around the Shire. First one's up.
Me.
Sim.
Well, who's the tech guy?
Yeah, tech guy. You fucking up.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right. Well, we got a race tonight. We're racing in Portimao, Portugal. Tomorrow we're racing in, I believe, Azerbaijan. No, I believe that's right. I believe we're racing.
Okay, who cares? You're
Hold on.
racing.
I'm pulling it up just so that way people know where we're at. Tomorrow we are in Vegas. So I'll try to get that streaming going.
Damn, he was way off.
Yeah, I was way off. But yeah,
Azerbaijan's pretty close to me.
Top 10?
what?
We're going to get a top 10 this time?
I hope so. Let's just hope the internet stays together.
How about a podium? Get a
Uh,
podium.
Well, I was going top 10, but either way.
Yeah.
What else you got for
I
us?
might be able to. We do have a Forum Friday episode for that. Other than that, I will see you guys Saturday.
On to the next. Hi. Hello. So another week. It's another Wednesday with the Nomads.
It's a wacky Wednesday.
Wacky, inflatable, arm flailing
Giddy.
Wednesdays. So you had Godfather with his Talking Tuesday. Hopefully that went well. If it didn't, well,
See, jackass.
I didn't watch it yet. I literally just said I did not watch it yet. But with that being said, you have Fireball, his races. That's cool. This Thursday. Special guest. Another
No.
guest.
No. My special guest pushed off until next week. I was actually going to say something about that.
My bad. I ruined the surprise. My bad. And you have Forum today. It'll be a bit of a, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a bit of a nothing burger on that Forum. It's kind of rough with the thing we were talking about. But, yeah, I mean, other than the normally scheduled content, I mean, there's nothing else planned for right now. Schedule's as normal.
Yeah, that's what it is normal.
Kicking it off to the old Milk Dud.
Yeah, kick it off to the old milk dud. So, got Guy's father. We had a hell of a Talking Tuesday yesterday. It was some very good content. If you didn't catch it, it's on YouTube. I believe it's under our live tab.
It does show up under the live tab. We have yet to make an actual playlist for it.
Yeah.
Actually, I have made a playlist for it.
But it's under the live tab as of right now.
Yeah.
Talking Tuesday tomorrow. My guest.
Thursday.
Oh, shit. Thursday. I get.
Oh my God! Maybe we do need this calendar
Yeah.
because I jokingly fucked you up.
Yeah.
And then now you just
No,
fucked
because I got a lot going on.
That's
So
fair.
Thursday tomorrow. My original guest, White Canvas, backed out. He had something else going on, so he backed out. I'm gonna see if I can get the guest I was gonna have on when White Canvas is supposed to be on. Gentlemen, you know I cannot drink a beer with this guest.
Oh, underage.
Under 10.
He said underage.
Yeah, he's under 10 years old.
Where are you finding your guests at?
Listen here.
Are you? Hold on. Are you allowed within 100?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure.
Yes.
Just making sure you're
But-
not finding them like that.
No, but here's the thing. So let me ask this question real quick. And if you would grant me this,
I will.
bring us back to all three.
Let's
Bring my nomads back together. Fireball. At what age did you start gaming?
That's not okay. I see where he's going with this.
9-10 years old.
Thank you. Chungus.
Define gaming. Define actually,
Video games.
Like played my first one.
Yeah.
Multiplayer games.
Not
No,
even multiplayer. I know.
Okay, then I was younger than that.
Okay. You're making my point.
Because I was gonna say, are we gonna count the fucking like educational video games
No.
that came out? Okay, because otherwise I was playing Scooby Doo fucking sorting games.
No.
Otherwise,
Come on, hurry up.
It was 2000.
Okay,
Four?
2000.
2000 I was four.
Okay.
I was four.
Now get out of my screen.
What is particular?
Thank you.
Played
So,
Fortnite
with
at
that being said, for both of you, gamers are both younger and older.
That's true.
So
I've seen a lot of, like,
therefore-
grandpas and grandmas playing games.
So therefore, on Thursday, or on my solo
Ventures.
ventures, I'm exploring both sides.
You're gonna have the apple juice out then.
In a wine glass.
You know he's gonna kick your ass, and you know who it is. He is gonna straight Yoda your ass.
Okay.
Wait, what is Yoda? What Yoda?
Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda.
You know when Yoda starts fighting, he starts flipping around and.
Oh, okay. I didn't. That makes way more sense.
Okay.
I'm like Yoda.
But either way, I'm gonna have a
Where-
guest
where
on.
was the fact?
I'm gonna hope to have one tomorrow. I definitely have one the next one. I'm announcing now because I announced on Talking Tuesday. My Christmas edition is going to be on Monday. We're going to go live. I'm going to attempt to get Chungus and Fireball with me.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that happen. Fireball does have to work, so we'll see how we can do
Monday.
that. Monday the 24th.
Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah.
Or 23rd. I'm sorry, 23rd.
Oh,
No, I don't work that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he'd be fine.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. We'll work all that out. And then the 26th is a Thursday. No Thirsty Thursday.
I actually won't be Thirsty Thursday or Talking Tuesday for 2 weeks then.
No.
No?
No, hell, pre-recorded.
Oh no! Even
No.
I know what he's gonna do.
No.
I'm not gonna spoil the
No.
surprise. Nope. Now you're gonna spoil the
No,
surprise.
no.
I'm allowed
It's
that.
not a surprise
Is it
because
not?
I announced it.
Oh,
So
He's gonna be drinking on a boat.
myself and Sweet Kitty Pie
yeah.
are going on a cruise.
Yes.
For everyone out there who doesn't know this, Sweet Kitty Pie is my beautiful wife, and she's also our executive producer. She's the one that makes all the magic happen behind the scenes, and our money person.
I don't know
So,
how to count.
yeah, with that
None of
being
us know how to
said, she is going to be filming me when I'm on a cruise and I'm out with my brothers, and we're going to be using their road name. My little guest, who may or may not make it before this cruise, he will be there as well. So you're gonna get to see a little behind the scenes of Godfather. I will spare you some of the other stuff that's going to go on, but I will definitely be back for Talking Tuesday on the 11th, 12th, 13th, on January 14th. Yeah.
He's gonna be gone for an entire year. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be a whole new year.
I swear to God, Chungus.
Hey, Chungus, bring us all three back. Fireball, you're up. Let's take it out.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is Fireball. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys later.
Chungus.
This is Kaiser Chungus. I have the gun. Yeah, remember that first one
I was muting him.
Don't mute anybody.
You're get me out of here. Take me away. Zoop.
This is
my
God's
my hands are off.
This is God's father. Catch you on the flip side.